नमामि धन्वन्तरिमादिदेवं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितपादपद्मम् लोके जरारोगभयमृत्युनाशं दातारमीशं विविधौषधीनाम्।
Years together, human being is fighting against the dreadful disease like cancer. In this fight against cancer, a new ray of hope is Dr. D.K. Gosavi Memorial, Sanjeevan Medical Foundation's Shri Siddhivinayak Ganpati Cancer Hospital, Miraj. The very concept of cancer hospital was born out of great thinking and planning by Dr. D.K. Gosavi and his team members of the Sanjeevan Medical Foundation, Miraj.
Dr. D.K. Gosavi's dream was to establish a small community cancer center in Miraj to provide cancer treatment to cancer patients. His efforts, encouragement from his friends and donations from well-wishers, his dream came to reality as an ultra-modern complete cancer center. Now, let us see the hospital.
The hospital is stretched over 6.5-acre land on Sangli Miraj Road. The hospital has been planned and built in a very unique fashion. It attracts a lot of attention for not only as a different building built in pure stones and marbles all around, but for the generous space offered for each and every department. One would never think that this is a hospital, but a very comfortable place to leave all the worries to the doctors in a very clean and neat environment. We are proud to have the facilities such as surgical oncology, radiation oncology, medical oncology, uro-oncology, an intensive care unit, radiology, pathology, biochemistry, microbiology, and a blood bank with the facilities of component separations, nuclear medicine, and preventive oncology, and all those facilities are available under one roof. As you enter the hospital, on one side, you will have a large space for the outpatients department. People from long distances flock here to seek the treatment for the cancer. Once the patients are seen in the outpatients, they would be given instructions to go for further investigations with just a drop of blood. The results would be available within minutes. Tumor markers is an important diagnostic test in cancer, and this is done with a great precision again. The Department of Histopathology is a backbone of any cancer hospital. We have facilities of histopathology, immunohistochemistry, and frozen sections. Frozen sections are of a great help at the time of surgery so that you know if the surgery is done in a complete fashion or not. Department of Radiology is another avenue in diagnostics. A conventional ultrasound with color Doppler facilities, a CT scan unit, and a mammography unit helps in clinching the diagnosis of cancer. A blood bank with the facilities for component separation is an integral part of this cancer hospital. A component separation unit separates the plasma, the blood cells with a great precision. A unit like Amicus does this job with a great perfection without much discomfort to the donor. The concept of whole blood transfusion is slowly disappearing and is replaced by idea of infusion of blood components and is a great boon to the patients who are undergoing chemotherapy. The Department of Nuclear Medicine has a state-of-the-art gamma camera unit. This unit helps you in staging, diagnosis and further follow-up of cancer. The radioisotope is handled in a hot lab in this department. The radioisotope is injected in patient's body and that is detected with the help of gamma camera unit. The indoor section of the hospital provides utmost care to the patients in the general ward, the semi-private rooms and the special and air-conditioned rooms with great equality. The patients are very well looked after by oncology-trained nurses in this hospital. At present, we have 90 beds dedicated to the treatment of cancer. Traditionally, the surgery has remained a mainstay in the treatment of cancer. What we offer here is highly specialized treatment such as organ preservation surgery in breast cancer, treatment for esophageal cancers, laryngeal preservation surgery, and surgery following radiation and chemotherapy. Endoscopy forms an integral part of an operation theatre. Once the patient is operated, he is taken to a high dependency unit and an intensive care unit in the hospital. The dedicated team of the nurses look after them with a great care and compassion. Facilities such as ventilator are extremely important in the management of these patients. Uro-oncology unit treats the patients of kidney cancer, cancers of the prostate, bladder, testicle and other urological cancers. Chemotherapy is an integral part of treatment of cancer. We have a dedicated day case chemotherapy unit where the treatment schedules and the protocols are followed with an international standard. The Department of Medical Oncology plans the treatment with a great caution and the administration of these drugs is given by highly qualified and trained nursing staff. The leukemia ward is a specialized unit which looks after the individuals affected with the blood cancer. At times, they need isolation and a highly sophisticated care that is given at our hospital. Radiation forms another integral part apart from surgery and chemotherapy in the treatment of cancer. A cobalt unit which provides external beam therapy is very essential part of radiation therapy. The treatment is planned with a great precision by the help of computer planning. A brachytherapy is another unit which helps in treating the cancer with the help of internal radiation. We have a preventive oncological unit which detects the dreadful cancers such as breast cancers and cervical cancers at a very early stage. We have a state-of-the-art library with internet facilities and a large seminar hall where scientific deliberations take place regularly. Ultra-modern gadgets can reduce the suffering to some extent, but it would be a great asset to have a spiritual support in the form of temple and a meditation center that we are able to offer in these premises. The governing council and the management committee takes all the efforts possible to run this hospital smoothly and constantly planning to take the hospital to further heights.
One major step towards it is to develop Dharmashala for poor patients' relatives, Anna Chakra for the patients and their relatives, and residential rooms for the patients' relatives. So far we have spent nearly 25 crores for this state-of-the-art institution. Now we need more funds for cancer patients and their relatives. We sincerely request you to help generously for this project for cancer-affected patients and their relatives.